Hello, Alex Sager here. So for the solar oven project, took it on myself for my team to take on the parabolic umbrella. So here's a diagram of it. Oops, there it is. So what it is basically had an umbrella with the handle. I kept it long at first. I'll tell you why. So the first part, I lined the inside of the umbrella with foil, a little bit of glue, and a little bit of tape to patch up some stuff, but got through that. And then, so I kept it long so that I could basically just keep the pot of water that I was trying to boil with the solar oven farther away, because I was curious to see whether or not proximity had any effect on the experiment, and it did. And I'll show you my information here. I started just about before my meeting with David, about 10 o'clock. This is the distant diagram. So it did spill, but I got it to go again, and then bubbles began to show up, and eventually I got it to boil just about an hour. It was sitting on there a little bit because I had my meeting at 11 with David. So then I took the handle off, and I decided that I was going to put the pot of water, a fresh one, started at room temperature, and put it closer to the center of the parabola. Looked a little bit like that. I know it's a poor drawing, but it did get bubbling. That got boiling actually at about 51 minutes. Checked probably 10 to 15 minutes before. I mean, it was hot, but it wasn't boiling. And about 51 minutes, I checked again. It was definitely boiling water. So closer design, proximity obviously had an effect on the heat, and it shows that the parabolic solar oven was effective. And I also drew a graph here to kind of depict that case. Slow increase until boil. Boiling point's 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So as time increases, the temperature also increases. In about half an hour, I mean, it's still increasing. I did notice that the water was getting hot, but closer to an hour, it was definitely boiling. So that's my project. And actually, I just finished putting it away, and I had to use this plastic square thing, and it worked as kind of a case for the water. And this thing started out fresh. I didn't need it anymore, and it was just a square plastic thing with a hole in the middle, and this thing is completely obliterated from the heat. Obviously, I know that probably the metal in the pot did some of this, but I mean, it didn't do all of it. The sun had a strong effect on this. So yeah, that's my project.